Hi, my name's Lacey, and this is my marathon story. Completed my first marathon, ran the Coeur 2024 marathon. It was never on my bucket list because I didn't want to fail. And this year, for whatever reason, I decided it's time to make that bucket list complete. It was crazy, a lot of fun, challenging, and I did it. Set the bar. Not the quickest or fastest out there, but I wanted to finish the marathon able to walk the next day. It took 4 months of training, and being in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, the first month was full of ice, snow, rain. Actually, we got rain. I got rained on a lot of my long runs, but started training middle of January. Started small with just 2 runs during the week and 1 long run on the weekend. It took coordinating with my husband for someone to watch the kids so I could go on the longer runs on Saturday or Sunday. And I have to say, the hardest run was when you had to run 20 miles for the first time. So my first time running the 20 miles, I died. I questioned who I was as a runner. Why do I like this? Why am I doing this? But you just kind of realize, like, hey, we all have our bad moments, our bad days, and we just get back out there. So the running program I did, I had to run 20 miles again. And I was like, this run's got to be better. So I worked on my mental status and just told myself, I can do it. I'm going to do it. That run was a lot better, even though it rained. It like drizzled the whole day. So I couldn't go early in the morning or late in the afternoon. It was still going to rain on me. So headed out on the run, and I let myself hit the walls, and you just walk through it and then you keep going again. So marathon day, I woke up at 5 a.m., had my cup of coffee. My husband got up with me. He was there to encourage me and help me get the fears out of my head. It was a beautiful day though, cloudy, perfect running weather. You do your chamois butter, you get everything ready, put on your favorite sports bra, your favorite leggings, your best shoes, the shoes that you know aren't going to make your toes fall off, that can carry you all the miles. And you make sure you have a good breakfast that isn't going to make you have to run to the porta potties every few miles. So properly hydrated, properly fueled. My husband dropped me off at the start line just in time to run to the porta potties to get the little wigglies out. Erase your poops. Yep, got it all out, and I was ready for my first marathon. Got to the start line with about 400 other runners, all ranging from elite runners to, you could tell they should probably run a little bit more runners, and just people there to have fun. So I kind of was middle of the pack at a pretty quick pace. It's normal. You just get going really fast off your first mile and it feels good. And then you kind of have to rein it in and slow down to what your pace is to run the 26 miles. So I slowed my pace down to about between 9 and 10. That was where I trained at, about 10-minute miles. And I knew the first half was going to be a breeze. I previously ran 7 half marathons, and then my full marathon, my pace was around 10 minutes per mile. Ran the first half without an issue. We ran out to Higgins Point, had a lot of fun on the first half, and then my first wall came about mile 15, and it's just in your head. So to get out of my head, I just kept telling myself, you can do it. Pause it. So I told myself, you can do it. And I had my husband texting me frequently to be like, where you at? How's it going? Just to help distract myself and help me through the scaries in my head. Not knowing that the second half of the marathon was going to be really hard. It was a gradual increase in elevation, and you just slowly keep going up this steep hill until you get to the end, and then you turn back around. I want to say what helped me the most. Very emotional. I was so emotional over here. What helped me the most was knowing that I can do this. My family was gonna be at the finish line, some awesome friends, just supporters. So once you get back into to the city beach area, it's like, okay, this is the last little bit. It's only a mile. Like, you can find a little extra fuel in your tank then, because you can hear the music, you see so many fans cheering you on. And so I was like, okay. And Weston texted like, hey, don't leave anything in your reserve, like kick it up a gear. So I did, and I actually finished with one of my quickest miles on my last mile, even though my body was like, your ankles hurt, your knees hurt, your hips are so tight, and you just keep going forward.
Michael always finished that full marathon.
Let's go! That's my girl! Way to go!
Nice job.
So yeah, got this put around my neck. Not sure if I'm ready to train for another one yet, but I'm not writing it off.
I'm writing it off. That was horrible.
It's worth it. It was a good challenge. Glad I did it. And if you want to know any more specific details of what I ate, what I did, how to prepare for a marathon, let me know.
I mean, I can't think of a cooler thing to do for an outro.
Yeah, can we do it again?
Yeah.
I can shoot something different with my hands.
Just keep going.
Get it!